Hi, this is Diane Devani with Pacific Ridge Realty,
And this is John Cohen, president of Qualified Financial, your local mortgage broker.
and this is Weekly Five. Thanks for joining us. Hi,
So,
John.
hi, Diane, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. So, this week, I wanted to hear because I'm seeing there's a lot of listings now. There's a lot of things going on. There's people there's more listings now than I've seen in years. So,
Yeah,
what are the top three mistakes that you're seeing for those that are getting ready to list a property?
funny you should ask. I actually did some research on this.
Okay.
Um, some of the mistakes that are happening aren't new just for 2025. They are things that we often see, but sometimes they aren't as reactive to what's going on. And now I think it's even most important to be conscientious about and very well strategized about how you put your home on the market.
Okay.
Um, I think that a lot of home sellers are still clinging to that pandemic era boom that we had where prices were just going up and up and up and up and up and up. And we're seeing overpricing. In fact, when I was looking on the MLS today, there's a little column right next to the list price where there's either red arrows going up, meaning they've increased their price, which we're not really seeing.
Yeah.
That's usually just if there's a mistake. And there's a green arrow next to the price if there's been a price reduction. And there were a lot of green arrows there. I tell all of my clients, and it's true that the first 2 weeks on market are so important. Those first 2 weeks is when you get the most people coming through to look at properties. When properties sit for too long, they become stale. Even if you decrease the price, there's nothing as attractive to people going in and having an attractive price from the beginning. In fact, I posted, and it was an interesting news article, and they had this person on TV. There's a guy, I don't remember what part of the nation he's from. He's a real estate broker, and he put a property on the MLS. It was like a 3 bedroom, 2 bath house. He put it on the MLS for $1. And it was sort of a test to see, what the market would do. And he had a quintillion offers, but he ended
Yeah.
up selling it for 550, which in that market was actually a tad over market price. But that just shows you that creating demand like that from the onset can be a great thing. So,
Can I
over,
share something? I literally
yeah,
just hung up with another realtor partner I work with up in the Thousand Oaks area.
yeah.
That partner was just telling me that he had actually, I spoke to the seller. I knew the seller of the property up there, and he said that he had fired now his second real estate agent, that he felt like they weren't looking out for his best interest.
See,
This guy
yeah,
was holding on to the sales price and what he thinks the property is worth because he's now moved.
yeah,
And unfortunately, the property continues to go stale. So now
yeah.
the second real estate agent has been fired because he's holding on to what he thinks he should get. Now they're on to number three. And
See.
that good luck getting anybody into that property without something substantial to happen, lowering the price. So I'm going to tell this is on behalf of Diane and any of the real estate agent out there. Take direction from your agent. Here's
Yeah.
a strategy. Do not, everyone thinks their house is worth more. I won't take less than X. You really under need to know what that
If
is.
you price it too low, what you think may be too low, you'll get multiple offers and you'll have people outbidding each other.
You don't
So,
have to take the offers if
and
you
you
don't
don't
need
have to
them.
take any offer that's too low. So that's number one. And
Yes.
it's important now with increased inventory that you're pricing the house right from the beginning. So that's number one. Number
Perfect.
two, again, because there's a lot of homes on the market, and I'm going to go over this in another podcast just with the statistics of how many homes are on the market right now.
Okay.
Homes that are not properly staged are cluttered, messy, um, zero tolerance for that right now. The homes need to look nice. They need to be refreshed and have, fresh flowers in the front. They need to look good. Number three is, we're all tempted, I think, to hire, maybe we have a family friend or a relative that has a real estate license and we're tempted to hire them. that doesn't work as well, especially in this market. It's super important who you hire, and to hire an area specialist with a lot of experience that's hyper focused on the local market is paramount.
And exposure. I knows how to get the exposure.
Absolutely. That's well connected with other agents in the area. That's very
Yeah.
important. That's something that I love is that I've worked in the same approximate area for 24 years now, and I know the players. So even though it is tempting because they may save you what, a 0.5% or 1% to hire a family friend or, the lady that cuts your hair that happens to have a real estate license, it doesn't work out in the
It
long
can end
run.
up costing you because if it's not accurately, not first off, not priced correctly,
Right.
let's put it on for here. We want to get as max that we can for the property.
Mhm.
And the thing sits, goes stale, and then you have one, two, three price reductions. You just lost that 0.5% and 1% anyways.
Yeah,
Find
absolutely.
a professional, and I completely agree. And I've watched this and witnessed this over and
And
over.
negotiations, because the negotiations can be tens of thousands of dollars in a transaction. So you want somebody that's really skilled and really knows the things that you can ask for. That
Yeah,
can be tens of thousands of dollars. So it's penny wise, pound foolish to just hire anybody that you know with a license. So those are the top three mistakes that we see.
yeah. So I appreciate that. Always good doing these podcasts with you. And so I wish you the rest of the make the rest of the year be the best of your year. So
Yeah,
hopefully we'll see some of these people at some of these open houses that we've been working, which has been very successful for
I
us.
love it. So fun.
And I love getting out in the community and doing this. It's just a lot of fun. That's where we met our last buyers, and they were just such a special couple.
Yeah, I love it.
Really, really enjoyed it. So that being said, everyone have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.
Bye.